AZAH has traveled the world performing on international stages and recording music with numerous continental stars. The renowned percussionist fuses traditional sounds and affirms his black consciousness in his writing. He is working on his debut album, which is due in the market later this month, in actual fact. He joins me now in studio. AZAH, good morning. Thank you very much for joining me.
Good morning, sir.
Describe the sound for me, because you know what, it feels like I'm traveling in a beautiful place, listening to kind of what is being reflected through that experience.
Yeah, it is hard to define the sound in words, because there is so much to it that is outside of the forms of language itself. However, it employs what I like to call Bantu music, or Bantu revolution music. But obviously, it also is accompanied by a lot of clinical improvisation and ancestral sounds of our people. So the music is quite ancestral, yes.
The experience of traveling around the world, how is that fused into your music? Because I know you're also a percussionist for Philip Tabane.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the world is a space that takes me back home. I think I have more appreciation of my people, and the people of this continent, through world experiences and world travels. I am so honored and humbled, to have worked with, maestros such as Philip Tabane, who has had an incredible impact in my life, from, the philosophical aspect and the musical aspect as well. So, having come out of Mamelodi, that is also enshrined by a lot of profound history, I am my people's, continuum. So I continue to tell the story that they have told. I am in no way better without them, So everything is an attempt at the definition of that particular people. Yes.
I ask this question often of musicians, but I always want to understand the evolution of the sound.
Yes.
Where that sound is now in comparison to where it was a year ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago.
Well, I think the sound is in itself a documentation of emotions of that particular time and what have you. And the evolution of sound, particularly this type of sound, which is more tribal and stuff like that, is at a point where, because we're dealing with a lot of things socio-politically and interpersonally, that sort of like takes us back to who we are. So everyone is almost at the point of trying to find out, about where they come from. And I think the music then is a catalyst to that type of quest, And for me, it's, we have something called the bones, So this is the only, gifts that I have, and also having to work with other people from different parts of the continent, so we can, amass that particular knowledge and document it and also present it. So it's about, legacy of this continent.
Consciousness is one thing about your music, but you can respect that somebody who listens to this, it also takes them on a path. It also, like I said, it quite reflects me. I just came off holiday, and it really takes me back to that kind of space I was just in, visiting temples, for example, in Indonesia. And so you're open to people interpreting this music in, I also see it as sundowner music, Sunday having concerts.
Yes, I think it is open to one's interpretation, however you see it, For some, it will resonate more with peaceful, whatever, But one thing that is quite evident about it is that it appeals to the spirit, So, and it pushes a kind of reflection. And we are socialized, we live in a very fast-paced society where people do not reflect. So the music will assist you to also reflect and introspect. Yes.
Now the album is coming out at the end of this month.
This month, yes.
It's your debut album.
This is my debut album.
Do you, an artist as experienced as you, do you get it? Do you still have nerves when you think of your album coming out and how people are going to interact it? Because it's you. It's not. It's AZAH. It's not anybody else. It's just AZAH.
Absolutely. I mean, the first thing to mention is I've also had another privilege to do some collaborative project with Oma Sosa. That's also will be coming. And this is my debut album, you know. I am not nervous about how the people will receive the music. The music is not intended to impress. It is an expression. It is like a burning fire within that, you know, the purpose is just to get it out.
And share.
Yeah, whoever takes it however they want, that is their business. My objective is to get it out there.
You're going to have some new fans this morning, new followers. Where can they go to follow your journey, experience your music?
I am on Facebook. There's a page, AZAH. There is also my management, Galaxy Management. I'm sure the numbers somewhere will reflect. You know,
just Google the details.
Yeah, Google the details.
Let me just spell it for them in case they've got some funny spellings. It's AZAH. So don't come with AZAAAA or AZAAR or whatever. Okay, so just Google it. You can find the details there. We take an ad break. Anyway, we're back with AZAH and more music.